Good morning. How are you? It is chilly again here because the weather doesn't know what to do. Anyway, we're going to go into the hips again a little bit differently, but nonetheless, it'll be deep. So as always, do what you can do and stick with it. Rest when necessary and come back. It's all a process, so it's about having fun. All right. I never know where to look, so I apologize for that. Like I always say, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and leave comments. Let me know what you want. I know you want breakdowns, but I still haven't figured out how to do that because I really think it's important to do a whole class and get warm. And but if you can be specific, I can figure out how to incorporate it and make things more understandable if you need that. Okay, let's get on the mat. Take my socks off. And put your knees as wide as the mat. Take your hands and extend through those arms. Check out that you've got the base of the palm, each fingertip perfectly grounded, and then let your forehead rest. Allow your shoulders to rest, but fire up that core, so really pull your belly up and in, and feel what happens to your lower back. So if you're engaging in your abdominals, chances are your lower back will feel more supported. Now you're going to come forward, slide that left arm so that the hands line up, and then lower that shoulder towards the floor and pull your hips back. Then pull your left arm back, cross your right arm, anchor, pull back. You're going to rock back, and then pull your knees in, come into a full cat tilt, move that heart forward, and thread the needle towards the right. You're going to exhale, take the right arm up, reach around, have a seat, pull your hands together, interlace those fingers, look up first, dive down, pull your wrists apart, and then take those arms over the head. And then reach, or release, and reach back. Arms up again, turn to the left. Exhaling, left arm lifts. Turn your hand around and grab for the right hip crease. Make sure your belly's in. And then exhale back. Pull those hands together first. Interlace your fingers. Pull back, dive forward. Let the arms dangle. Release. And you're going to take the arms up. Forearms parallel. Come into forearm dog. So you're going to let those hips move back. If your shoulders and your upper back are tight, just kind of come up and down. In fact, let's do that. You're going to come into a cat tilt, and you'll exhale deeply. Pull the belly in. Lower the elbows towards the floor. Pull the hips up and back. And then drop back down. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, cat. Let's do that one more time. Exhale down. Pull those hips up and back. Back to the cat tilt. Neutral. Exhale down. Lower. Up. And let's put a down dog. So pulling into down dog, you're just going to lift those heels and lower. Lift and lower. It's just good to warm up the feet, the ankles. Lower, lift, and lower. So you're going to lift. Bend the knees, take the right ankle over the left knee and pull back, pull in, open towards the right, pull in, and squat. Take the left knee in, open out, pull in, ankle over knee, squat back. Pull in, one more time, each side. Open out, pull in, left side, open out, pull in, and squat. Now float outside your hands, walk or jump. You're gonna sink. You'll pull the heart forward towards the sky, forward and up, and then exhale, bow. Squat as you inhale. Exhale as you fold. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Now lift the chest on the inhale. You can walk. Let's go back to plank. You can go to chaturanga if you want. Up, down dog. From here, walk or jump between your hands. You're gonna sink. If you're sitting, pull to the right, rise up, take your right ankle over your left knee, and twist to the left. So you're gonna exhale to the left. Let's go back up, knees to center, sink, and fold. Let the hands go, float back, exhale, inhale. You can skip the chaturanga if you want. Float forward, Utkatasana, left turn, rise up, turn right. Whoop, I wobble sometimes. Back up, Utkatasana, and fold. Sorry about my rumply clothes. Inhale, lift the chest, walk or jump back. Up dog, down dog. Pull that right knee in, open out. Right knee in, cross dog 2, ankle over knee. Pull the knee to the chest, squat, left side, open out. Pull the knee into the chest, cross dog 2, pull the knee in, squat, walk or jump outside your hands. You'll sink and fold. Inhale as you sink, exhale as you fold. Inhale as you sink, exhale as you fold. Inhale, exhale, hold that leg, hold the leg straight. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, hold here, walk or jump back. Up dog, down dog. Lift off of your heels, walk or jump between your hands. Utkatasana, chair pose. Pull your right knee up. Actually, let's turn right first. Pull your right knee up, ankle over knee, turn left. Back up, Utkatasana, and fold. Lift the chest, float back, up dog, down dog. up, float forward, sink, lift up, turn left, balance, turn right, back to center, Utkatasana, fold over, inhale, float back, up dog, down dog. Stay here for a second. Now bring your right foot forward between your hands. Plant your left foot into the ground. Rise up on the inhale. Virabhadrasana 1. You want to anchor by getting those heels into the ground and spread all the way through your toes. And then pull that energy up through the crown of your head, through the fingers. And then as you exhale, you'll turn to the right. Look down, hop your left foot to meet your right foot. Make sure that the feet are even, that you're anchored, standing strong. You'll pull up, and we're just going to hold this a little bit longer. And then you'll rise back up on the inhale. Exhale through the center. And you'll either stand here in balance or put your fingertips to the floor to release some of that energy. Because it gets kind of tight here, sometimes in the balances. And you really want to develop these outer calf muscles, but also your core muscles. Then we're going to pull back up, turn to the right again, take your left leg back, rise on your inhale. Let's go to side 2, so we're turning towards the back, and we'll do the same thing. So anchor that back leg, rise up on the inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Let your shoulders relax, feel from the ground up, through the fingertips, through the crown of your head. Then exhale to your left. Look down and hop that back foot to meet the front foot. Rise up, pull that left knee into balance, and you'll cross and turn to the right. And then back up on the inhale, go through the center line. You can hold here in the balance with your hands together, or put your fingertips to the floor and just hang here. Really, really feeling those hips open. Really feeling the belly engage. Developing these calf muscles. And then rise back up on the inhale. Pull back through the center, turn to the left, and make your way to the front. So you're going to rise up. When you come to the front, that right foot will be outside the right hand. Pause here. You're going to pull the right leg back, and then come forward, pull the right foot back. Then take the left. You'll pull back, straightening the front leg. Come forward. Take the ankle over the knee. Drop your shin to the ground. And swivel that back foot in and out. Now pull the ankles together. Ankle is going to come together with the knee on top of the ankle. So if you've got tightness in your hips, just be mindful, work with it. Come to your forearms. Working with it means kind of yielding, breathing, letting the exhale release the tightness. And then go a little bit into it a little bit more. I'm not able to speak today, apparently. So let's be patient with our lean. Rock back and forward. Back and forward. Have a seat. And again, make sure that the ankle is over the knee and the knee over the ankle. If you have really tight hips, you can take this bottom leg and straighten it out. Otherwise, just kind of and if the knee is all the way up to here, let the knee be all the way up to there. And just let it yield, as it will. Wherever you are is perfect. So you'll rock forward and back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. And back one more time. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Pause here. You'll bring your hands along your side, really tall, and you'll go side to side. So you're going to drop the right elbow first, and then you'll go to the left. Right and left. One more time, each side. Right and left. Then you're going to rise up, pause, turn towards the foot, and you'll lower that shoulder. Try to keep your waist long as you rotate and lower. Then you'll take that right arm over the head. Rise up and go to the other side. So you'll twist, lengthen first, belly in, and lower towards the foot. Reach the left arm over the head. And then come back up and pause. Now you'll come to your back, move your hip to your heel, and then lie on the floor, pulling that right foot towards you. You're going to grab the foot, you're going to grab the knee, and extend and pull in. Extend, pull in. Extend, pull in. One more extension, pull in, and drop the right foot. Take your left leg up. We're going to roll to the right, grab hold of the ankle. Let your arm be straight if you can, and then lower the head towards the floor so it's going behind the shoulder. And just let that neck and shoulder open as the quadricep is opening. Now keep your belly engaged. Then you'll release, come to your back again, cross your knees, so your left thigh is on top, roll up, pause here, turn left, keep it lifted, and then you're going to turn right. But this time you're going to grab hold of the foot and just rock it. It's getting into the hip socket. So you want to imagine, just imagine that knee going towards the floor behind you. You'll lift, the spine is really long, there's freedom in the neck and the throat. Hold it here. Keep smiling. Smiling takes a lot less energy than frowning. Believe it or not. Now take your knees, stack them again, pause. In your core, you'll bring your hands, and you'll go to cross dog one, then down dog split. Hold the split so the hamstring can get even more open. Then pull the ankle over the knee for cross dog 2. This is cross dog 2. Then drop your knees to the floor, and we'll do that swivel. So in the socket. And then come into, this is called Agni Stambhasana, or burning fire log, because it's super intense for some people. Your knee, again, can be all the way up here, and if it's too tight, remember, you can extend through your bottom leg. But you try to get the ankle just above the knee. Would be kind of just above the kneecap. So you're going to lift, You're in your core, belly is really engaged, and you'll exhale over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. And lift one more time. Exhale, forward. Rise up on the inhale. Pause here. Let your hands go back a little bit. You'll bend to the left. Bend to the right. Bend to the left. And to the right. When you come up, you'll make a turn. Keep it long in your torso. Lower the shoulder. Take your arm, left arm over your head. And then we'll come back up. Right arm. Rotate towards the right. Lower that shoulder towards the foot. You're going to sweep that right arm over the head. And then come back up. Come to your sit bones, and then to your back. Pull those knees and that foot in. Then extend through the left leg so you can engage with your abdominals. Try to keep your lower back grounded as you do this. You're going to pull through your core, and you're going to extend. Pull in, extend. This addresses the hips and your abdominals. Two more. One more. Now take that foot to the ground. Reach your right leg up. Roll to your left. Grab hold of your ankle. And let your head drop behind your shoulder. Not in front of it, but behind it. Again, bring the belly in. Just let this passively open your neck, shoulder, deltoid to the tricep connection. And then release, come back, crossing the thighs, left thigh on bottom, right thigh on top. Just kind of roll yourself up. Turn to the right. Make sure you're breathing. You're in your breath, you're in your body, your whole body. Then when you turn to the left, you'll grab hold of that right foot. You'll pull up. And imagine you could drop that knee towards the floor behind you. Keep it lifted. Try to stay really stable here. And then you'll cross again. Come into cross dog one. Down dog split. And then you'll take that left foot between your hands for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Make sure that that back heel is far enough so that you can make 90 degrees if possible with this front leg. And then knees over the heel. You're coming up. As you exhale, you'll turn to the left, bringing your hands in prayer position. Then hop that back foot to meet the front foot. And you'll come up, and we'll make that turn. So you're stacking the ankle over the knee. You'll turn right as you exhale. Really into the hips, obviously, today. And then come back up. Now we're going through the center line again. And be where you were last time. Or you can take the knee into the armpit and you're going to wrap that foot around the other arm. So you've got this stable little shelf. You're going to dive forward, pick the foot up. Maybe you'll shoot that leg back. And you'll pull it back in. Then you'll rise up, pull the knee in, turn left, and the right leg goes back. Arm balances are optional, and since this is within the flow, it's not really going to be broken down, but I'll talk us through it. Take it all the way to the back. Come into Virabhadrasana 1. Rise on your inhale. Exhale to the right. And then hop that back foot to meet the front foot. Pull up on the inhale. Ankle over the knee. And then turn to the left. So you're going to exhale into this stance. And then rise back up. Hands to the ground, so your hands are anchored. You take the right knee into the armpit and wrap the foot around that arm, that other arm. You'll dive forward and pick that foot up, and then extend through that back leg. And then you pull back in, rise up, pull back up, turn back to the right, and take your left leg back. Come up, and then go to side one with your foot outside that left hand. And you're going to pull back, straightening the front leg. Come forward, pull that left foot back, right foot outside the right hand. Pull back, and then you're going to come into cross dog 2, right ankle, drop, and we'll go a little bit deeper. So stacking the shins again, you can pull that foot. Notice what's happening with your knee. Notice what's happening in your core and your lower back. So we're paying attention, and then you can take your head to the ground. Or you'll stay here. You can stay here. But this gives a lot of energy to the body. And then have a seat. Lift the heart up. Exhale, lower. Lift up. Exhale, lower. Lift it up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Lift it up. And fold. Hang here in the fold just a little. And then rise back up. Come to your back. You're going to pull that foot, that knee in, and then hold the extension. And then pull the foot in. You're going to take that foot and pull the knee out to the side, like a half happy baby. And we did this last week, this half happy baby. And then you're going to pull the foot towards your ear. Now, it just might be in happy baby and it might not move very much, but if you can, you're rotating the femur bone into the hip socket. You're really stable in this left side, so you don't want to let the hip come up. You want to try to keep the pelvis stable as that femur bone rotates in the hip socket and the foot kind of comes towards your ear. Nothing is ever forced. Now you're going to release. Take the leg straight. Extend it down. Pull back up. Roll to the left. Grab that ankle. And let the head drop. Belly in. Release. Come back to your back. And cross. Roll up. Pause. Turn to the right. Then to the left. Pull that foot up. I know that I throw a lot of challenging poses or a lot of challenging sequences at you guys, but it's easy to simplify it and just go back to an easier part of the practice. And then when you're ready, when your body starts to open up or get stronger, then you'd be surprised at how fast you can move through or get gains. I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, but it's not coming out of my mouth today. And I'm just going to go with it. Pause here. It's like you want to bring the foot towards your ear. And imagine the thigh going towards the floor. And then you'll cross. Pause here. Take the right arm up and back. The left arm up and over. And then back to neutral. Bring your hands forward. Pull back. You're going into split. So down dog split. Hang here for a second. And then pull that left ankle over the right knee. And drop your knees to the floor. Swivel that back shin in. And notice the difference between your sides, your right and your left. And then pull that back ankle to meet the front ankle. You could be here. You can drop to the elbows. Or you can take your head to the floor. And we'll have a seat. Lift the heart and fold over. Lift on the inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale forward. One more time. And then you'll hold the fold, however far it goes. And then rise up. Come to your back. You'll pull and extend. Try to keep that pelvis neutral. Try to keep that lower back on the floor. Again, and relax what you don't need, which is your neck and throat, behind your eyes, your jaw. Then pull the right foot in and take that foot into happy baby, half happy baby, and see if you can pull that foot towards your ear without losing the stability of the pelvis. It's easy to rock to the side. Try to keep the right side of that pelvis in the ground and think about the femur bone. It's rotating in the hip socket, and you don't want to pull your knee too much, just like hold it if that's all. It's still going to get what you're asking it. It's still going to open. Then, you're going to release. Straighten it. Extend, use your quadriceps. Let it go all the way down. Back up. Roll to your right. Grab your left ankle. And let your head fall behind your shoulder. And release. cross the thighs and roll up. Turn left. And then turn right. Go ahead and grab hold of that foot. Lift the chest. Kind of aim it towards your ear. And then back down. From here, go back into the split. So cross dog to down dog split. And then we'll pull the right thigh over the left thigh and drop to your knees. This is fun, and that's all. It's not just a party trick. So these deeper and more advanced poses aren't just party tricks, but they are meant to be taken with not a grain of salt, but just moving towards the pose is more important than getting into the pose. If all you're able to do is hold your foot like so, then that's great. But if you want to take this deeper, take your right arm up. You're going to grab the shin with your armpit and hold it tall. So the arms are free. You're really engaged in your core. Then you'll grab hold of your foot, and then you'll start to pull that foot towards you. So really releasing. Then you'll take the foot into the crook of the elbow and hold it here. Otherwise, just hold it with your hands. After you've been here a few breaths, you'll take that left hand and grab the ankle. Take your right arm and reach it, and you're going to step into the armpit. And then it's like you're swiping that arm back. So you're going to swipe the arm back. You'll support yourself with the left hand, and that knee will go back towards the floor. And if it's available, you can wrap your arm around that shin and take your arm and extend it. You're in your core. And then release. Cross it. Turn right just as an exhale. Then left. And then we'll go into the cross dog. And then into a split to release. Let your thighs cross again. Drop to your knees. Have a seat. And then once you're here, you'll take that foot, thread the needle, just hold it. And then you'll pause, take that left arm up, put the armpit just below the kneecap, relax your shoulders and really lift tall, free those arms, stay solid in your core, and then you'll grab the foot with your elbow, lift up again, take hold of the ankle, lift the arm, reach so you can step into that armpit, and you're going to push that thigh towards the floor. The right knee lifts, and you'll wrap the arm around that shin and take your hand and extend it. Arm and extend it. Now release. Cross it. Twist to the left. And twist to the right. Go to down dog split. So you're going to come forward. Split. Right foot outside the right hand. Left foot outside the left hand. Hang here. Grab hold of your thigh, your calves, and have a seat. You're going to lie back. Just kind of holding your knees. Let your spine relax. And then let yourself go to Shavasana. Relax everything. So your eyes are closed. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll to your right and come into a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for being here and practicing with me. I appreciate it. And again, tell me what you want and what you would like to practice, and I will try to do that for you. All right, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.